Okay, let's see. Candace Owens is doing damage control after so many donors and supporters are upset over Trump's vaccine comments. She says he is old, isn't tech savvy, doesn't keep up with or read obscure internet conspiracies, only follows the mainstream media, so doesn't have the facts.
Are good, and he believes that because he comes from a generation like people you oftentimes forget. Like
Candace, who the fuck do you think
we hassle
is the age group that believes in those conspiracy theories? Like, it's literally that generation. The motherfuckers who spend all their time on Facebook getting, fed that slop straight the fuck up are that generation, okay? Saying that Donald Trump is, like, really old and he doesn't know any better, that's because he watches exclusively mainstream media, is so funny. And it also, I love that. I love this take. I love this fucking Candace Copium take here.
How old Trump is. He comes from a generation. I've seen other people that are older have the exact same perspective. Like, they came from a time before TV, before internet, before being able to conduct their independent research, and everything that they read.
Bro, does Candace Owens actually think like young people are the ones who are doing the independent research on Facebook? That's great. Yeah, Trump comes from a different generation where they just trust mainstream media. Unlike all of my followers, where the average age is like fucking 78.
In a newspaper, that was pitched to them, like they believed that was a reality. And one of those things was, this push for vaccines and believing that people were going to die without vaccines. And so I believe that his support of the vaccine is genuine and it's not based in any corruption at all. I think he actually believes those things. And people that are saying, how is he ignoring all the people that are being injured? And, people are sending Rumble videos and all of these, websites, obscure websites. I believe also that he only reads the mainstream media news. Believe it or not, I do not believe that Trump reads or partakes in any other news sources. I don't believe that Trump is on the internet or, that he necessarily uses the web to try to find,
Bro, I love giving the game away, by the way. When you're so invested in the narrative that like shit on Rumble is the real news and mainstream media is the fake news, that like you literally say Trump's not getting access to the fucking dumb shit that you're seeing. Like, to the normal person that hasn't been brain broken, right? We look at this and we go, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, what? Like,
in exchange,
are you actually making the argument that like all of these fucking, authority figures that have studied this shit their entire lives are just wrong, and that the Facebook posts are correct, right? And like the BitChute Rumble links are actually the correct information? And yes, they are that fucking in the Kool-Aid, okay? They are that lost in the sauce that like the actual followers of Candace Owens is like, yeah, that's right, you're right. He's not getting the real news from Rumble. Oh, that's awesome.